So I'm inside where the masterclass for styling is taking place. And if you look behind me, you can see that it's quite busy, and there's some ladies here who I've just found out are giving fashion tips on how to style and talking about alternative body shapes rather than your classic pear or Coke bottle. So I'm going to get one of them, I think, to help me out, because I could probably do with a bit of advice. So, ladies, if you don't mind me asking, we've been given a task to actually pick some pictures out. Would one of you non-shy people like to say why you've chosen who you've chosen? I can see on your face you don't want me to talk to you, do you? Okay, I won't be mean. I'm not mean like that. Who wants to talk to me? Come on, I'm not that mean. Oh, I'm going to have to pounce on somebody, and that would be much worse, wouldn't it? Right, I'm going to talk to you because you're stood opposite me and you've got a few images. Who have you picked and why?
It's just a couple of images from, appears to be some kind of fashion magazine, because it's not a well-known celebrity or popular person, but I really have found that earlier today from doing the colour challenge that coral is a good colour for me to try out, and I love the classic cut, like a prom style, slightly 50s of this image here. So I just thought that was quite inspiring from what I've learnt so far today.
Yeah, and it looks lovely. If I can just show the camera. Where's my camera? So that very nice classic coral. Coral's very in at the moment as well, I think. Or it might be in my wardrobe. Okay, so joining me is Hannah, founder of Find My Style. How did you come about? It's quite self-explanatory, Find My Style. How did you come about finding it, really?
Yeah. At the time, I was working, just doing like an office job, and was like really bored and was like, there's got to be more to life. And so basically, I looked into different trainings, and one of the things was a lot of my friends used to come to me and ask for like, can you come help me shop for this? What should I wear for this? Can you do my hair for this?
So you were already in that fashion zone.
Yeah. So, and it kind of just seemed like a natural option to like do something a bit different and just go for it. So I did my training, and then from there I went on and then worked various different places, went to like Cape Town and worked there, out in India. And
so you went literally global to find style.
Yes, exactly. Yeah.
And then you came back and then started Find My Style, is that right?
Exactly, yeah. I was based in Brick Lane originally.
Okay,
and then
very cultured.
Yes, exactly. I then moved out from there probably 2-3 years ago, and now I work from home from my own studio. I then go out to various different clients depending on where they're at, so yeah.
Okay, and today obviously it's all been about helping people with fashion and style, and we've got lots of stuff here behind us as well. So give us, in a nutshell, what you've been trying to help curvy women achieve, because that's what it's about. It's about plus-size women getting access to fashion just like any other sized woman.
Well, the things that we've covered today, they're true for every woman and every man even as well. It's not just about plus size. Like the stuff that we looked at today is about lifestyle, making sure that your wardrobe is aligned with your lifestyle and your requirements. We talked about colour and how to tell what colours best suit you and how to work that into your wardrobe.
And how would one identify like what colour suits them? Is it just trial and error?
There's certain points that it's good to look for on the face. You can look around your eyes, you can look on these parts, like underneath your cheeks, your definition of your jawline.
So just looking at my face, would you be able to identify which colours would work for me and which I should avoid?
I could give you a rough indication.
Okay.
But
I'm hoping blue isn't on there because I'm wearing blue today.
No. I think you're doing good today. I think sort of like, anything that's cool undertones is going to look good on you. It's the colours that are quite strong with like a bit of vibrancy and depth as well, I'd recommend. And that's what you've got on with the blues, quite a good colour for that, especially the kind of turquoise that you're wearing.
Yeah,
great.
Excellent. Yeah. I'm doing the right thing, guys.
Definitely.
Okay, and what else did you cover? Because I recall you doing the body shapes and the pear and the circles and the squares. So what's that about?
Well, we'll kind of get rid of that mentality. So the body shapes that we work with more so is talking about like your hip and shoulder lines and where you've got a curve and an angle. Because there's, as well with the pears and apples, there's all sorts of like preconceptions that come with that. So it's quite good to use a fresh system. And this system as well, it works for everyone. Everyone's got a shoulder and everyone's got a hip. Well, most people have. But if you can identify, if you've got a square shoulder line, then you're going to be someone who suits more V-neck.
So shall we use me as a model? Let me ditch this so that whoever's watching gets an idea. So what shape am I?
Okay. Do you ever have any problems with your bra straps falling off or anything like that?
Occasionally,
yeah. Okay, let's turn around and let's see. And what's your favourite part of your body as well?
Probably chest.
Chest,
yeah.
Excellent.
And then probably hips and bum.
Yeah. Do you tend to go for like more the Empire line than waisted?
Now, explain to me, what is the Empire line?
Empire line is what you're sporting today. Waisted would be more down here.
Oh, yeah, definitely the Empire for me.
Okay. Then you might be probably, do you really love your legs as well?
I'm quite fond of them, yeah.
Okay, interesting.
I think I'm lucky there.
Yeah. You'll probably be maybe someone who's got more of like a softer shoulder line and then a straighter hip line.
Okay.
So for that, like what you're doing today in terms of like the sort of more the curved neck on your dress and cutting under here under your Empire line and showing off your legs, that's what people with that body shape do best.
Oh, excellent. Yeah. Oh, this is good news, because I've always questioned my fashion sense. You never know, really.
No, you don't. It's always good to get these things checked out.
So what can we expect in the year moving forward? Is it prints? Is it denim? Is it skirts? Is it trousers?
Well, obviously all the 60s stuff and all the neons are massive, the pastels, the flowers, the florals, all of that stuff's still massive. You've got a lot of volume in clothes that'll be going through to autumn winter as well, and you've got the whole kind of like a bit deconstructed look as well, that's still big, and obviously suits people who are like angular as well. So yeah, no, there's a lot of good stuff going on. And denim as well. Denim is going to be really big in autumn winter.
Because I feel like it's really phased out. When I was younger, about 10-15 years ago, it was very much in. So that will be quite exciting. Is it coming back in the classic style? Or?
It's going to be more of like a straighter leg trouser rather than like a more tapered look. So yeah, so it'll be interesting to see what comes through.
Okay, so the last thing I'm going to ask you, if you could give me top 5 tips for anyone who's watching this right now who really isn't sure about what to do with their fashion when they go shopping, it's just a little bit overwhelming and they want to find their style. What's the best way to do it? Is it magazines? Is it watching TV? Is it shopping? Is it talking to people?
One of the best things, there's several things that you can do. Sometimes it's a useful exercise to ask your friends.
Okay.
And you can say, how would you describe my style? And get them to give you words, and you'll soon see if people are feeding back to you like where the consistencies lie. You can also pick up a magazine, go through it, select pictures that inspire you. It can be anything from interiors to like clothes to makeup, anything like that. But so you've got like a kind of visualization. You can go online, you can use Pinterest, anything like that. I mean, there's so many images on the internet. Like, it's a great place to go as well. So, and also, what else can you do? You can go to the shops, you can read up about it, you can go to shows, go to events.
So actually get out there and physically see what's happening. And how important are things like accessories and makeup and the other bits that come with fashion? Because I don't think it's just about the clothes anymore. I think there's a lot of detail that goes into it. Would you agree with that? Do you think that's something that all women should consider when dressing?
I think it is. I mean, some people emphasise it more than others. Like, for example, if you're someone who's more into sort of like a classic traditional look, it might not be so much your thing. But if you're someone more who wants to express yourself in like more ways, then definitely that's where accessories and makeup come into their own, really.
So it's quite good. Almost a mood board. You've got the extreme and then you've got the calm.
Exactly.
But it's been a pleasure talking to you, and it's fantastic to know I'm in style.
Definitely. Bang on trend, girl.
Yes. So Anna, you've just finished your very first hour-long masterclass about how to get into modelling. How did it go?
You know what? I'm actually really happy. I think it went pretty well. I was a bit nervous, but I had really good support from Louise and Layla, and the girls came down too. So yeah, I'm actually really happy. Maybe it's a new thing I should take up.
Quite possibly. So what happened in this masterclass? Were there girls who want to go into fashion or people who are already kind of in the industry but need more direction?
I think there was a mixture of girls. I think there were some, we call them wannabes. There were some wannabes, and I think there were some bloggers. There was actually someone from Look magazine and from The Sun. One of them was a client I work with all the time, so actually to see her face to face was a bit like, I think there was a competition winner, so I think there was a mixture of people actually. It was good. It was a good turnout.
And what did you talk about during this session? For anyone who's watching the video now that didn't get the chance to be here today, what were your top tips?
We talked about what requirements there are.
Which include,
you know, you need to be about 5'8" and over, between a size 12 and 20. but you know, either side of that, we're always looking, as you never know. Just how you present yourself as a model, you know, being professional, nice attitude, taking care of your skin, watching your diet. Just because you're a bigger woman, a curvier woman, a plus size model, you still need to be toned, have good skin, take care of yourself, good attitude. We also talked about the agency, portfolios, cards, how much commission we take, how to make longevity. We talked about our models, we gave them a little catwalk display, so we packed a lot in.
Yeah, and so what, outside of doing a session like this, what is it that you tend to focus on in your day-to-day work in this industry?
My job is to get my models lots of jobs, make them lots of money, and get them really fun jobs too, which we call editorial. So we're constantly on the phone, we're getting our models test shoots, we're calling clients saying, oh my God, we've got this amazing girl in town, you have to see her. We're emailing, we call them mail outs when a girl gets new images from a job or a test shoot, we mail them to all our clients saying, oh my God, look at these new pictures. Yeah, it's like being a saleswoman, I guess, for people.
Yeah. And in terms of, on a scale of 1 to 10, just so that people can gauge, how difficult is it? Is there a percentage of, like, so maybe 10 people start off and they want to go into modelling? How many of those 10 will actually make it through? Is it to do with persistence or is it to do with skill?
I think to have longevity, it's to do with being a good model, and that means being able to move in front of the camera, being able to sell yourself. We won't represent someone we don't believe in, so normally the girls we take on, they're going to make a career out of it, because one, we have to invest money in them, our time, so it's not, we're very picky about who we take on. So if you do get taken on by Milk, you've got a pretty good chance of making it.
That's some positive news for anyone watching at the moment. And how is it for guys, whether they're plus size or not? Do you think there's a greater focus on women in fashion?
Yes, I do. I actually had my first phone call from a plus size male model from Germany the other day, which took me a bit by surprise. But you know what? We're not ready for it yet because Milk's a women's agency, but I'm sure the next big thing will be plus size male models, and why not?
Excellent. What are you looking forward to tonight the most?
I'm looking forward to see my girls just walk down the catwalk looking confident and beautiful, and I'm looking forward to a good turnout, and I'm looking forward to positive press about this event, because I think that's really important.
Yeah, I definitely think so. I look forward to seeing it all too. Thank you for your time.
Thank you.
So we've been here for a little while, and down here in the lobby area is the marketplace, literally like a market. If you can see behind me, there's a load of stalls in there. Seen from the corner of my eye, there's some cupcake stands, there's lots of clothing. I expect there'll be lots of accessories as well. So I'm going to whiz around there, maybe get some fashion advice, see what will suit me, and maybe pick up some cakes too. Hello ladies,
Hi.
I'm Sejal. Clearly I'm a presenter, I've got a camera with me, so I thought I'd come and see what your table's all about, because it's flowery, it's colourful.
We do athletic wear, so we do jog bras, jog pants and stuff like that for plus size women, from size 8 to size 28, so we have a large range.
You actually cover everything, any woman almost can come
Pretty much, we're like from a medium to a 5 extra large, so we hit...
And that's the range that we can see along there, is it? Shall we go through some of your favourite bits?
We're both wearing, I love what she's wearing.
Okay, so you're wearing...
my favourite.
I can stand up, you want me to stand up?
That would be great, if we could, yeah, come out here.
I should take this off.
Oh yes, that looks lovely on. So talk us through what you're wearing today and how you picked it. Did you?
So she has on the best-selling leggings, which are called the Rapture legging, and it's wicking fabric, so it's an athletic pant, and you can wear it as a stylish pant, or you can wear it to work out and be sexy.
So you can actually wear it.
Yes,
to work
you
out.
can actually wear it.
And what's it like in flexibility? Can you easily flex?
You know, I get so many different brands that reach out to me to cover their products, and these are actually so comfortable. They're well structured, they're sexy, they fit well, they're very stretchy, like you said.
Yeah.
But they're a solid pant. They're not just some flimsy little piece of fabric that someone put some elastic on. They really are a high quality pant, and that's what you want as a plus size woman. You want to know that all your goodies are going to stay in one piece, in one place.
Especially when you're working out, you don't want to be falling all over.
No, not at all. Or out at a club or at a bar or on a date, whatever. You want to feel like you're sucked in, and these pants do that.
Yeah.
And what about the top as well? Because you look very fashionable.
Yeah, I was bringing in the leather trend for spring. It hasn't usually been a spring trend, but this year there's a lot of leather highlights, so I brought that in as like a sleeve here, and I have a workout bra that has a leather.
Sure, yeah,
sure. That has a leather piping on it, and I have like workout pants with leather touches, and so that's one of my trends for later spring.
Okay. About earlier spring?
Earlier spring, I have the galaxy print.
Have you got some of that?
Yeah.
This is. I see what you mean by galaxy.
Yeah, it's actually a digital print from a NASA picture, so it's a real star system that exists, and I had it custom printed for my line, so no one else.
I love that you've got the cut at the front, but you've also got it on the back.
Yeah.
Because often you've got the top half covered, but everything else goes black.
Yeah.
What are your favourite pieces?
That's a favorite of everyone that's so far, and I did another little top of it too, just if you didn't want to do the whole shebang, you could still get a little of the galaxy feeling, because that's a huge trend. It's been on the runway, it's been on every contemporary line, and we're finally getting it in plus. It's been great.
I really look forward to checking it out. I think I'm going to go do some shopping now, because these don't like to fit into normal size clothing.
We've got you covered.